Like and subscribe.
How about now? I need, yeah. I'll have to figure. Oh, okay. Well, hello everybody. Wait, let's take a step back then. And hello everybody. Yes, welcome to Tuesday. Blah blah blah. Mike and like and subscribe and
Like and subscribe.
you know do that good thing and all that. Okay. Anyways, just kidding. So that's I knew I'd forget something. That's you know. When you're messing around, well, you find out. Sync your keyboard to red when muted. Well, you know what? I made a little widget on OBS to like show when I'm live and when I'm muted and when I'm recording, because I specifically like had this moment where I recorded and then didn't realize I was not recording, and then I like tried recording again and then I didn't realize I had my microphone off, and so now I made like this little widget. Wonder if I can pop it out. Will this break everything? Yeah, this little widget right here that I made, I was pretty proud of it. It's like I had to code it and make it and put it into OBS. But the thing is that my microphone actually was on. It was hot. The issue was that I guess I changed it to be on a separate hold on. Looking in the advanced audio properties, I have it on a separate track now, because when I'm recording, I wanted it to be like on a separate track. And so I guess even though the mic was hot, it wasn't on track 1, which is somehow like not being streamed. So I'll have to look at that, because I want them to be separate tracks for when I record, but then streaming it should stream both. So you know, just learning growing pains, right? Like yeah, this is a major growing week, and that's why there hasn't been any videos too, right? Like it's usually been daily videos, but for now yeah, that's true. So maybe that's something I saw one of my streaming gurus talking about, that you could like have the VODs have music, and then you could like not broadcast the music to YouTube, so you could have YouTube on and then VODs music, no streaming. I don't know, lots of interesting things you can do there, so that the VOD could not have the music but the live stream would, which is pretty cool actually, pretty interesting concept. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I guess we're getting a lot more plastic now, because I'm requesting all of the circuits, which there are, I don't know, something like 23,000 extra. I do have a limit on it, but I'm just requesting them and taking all the plastic out. And if it's common or not plastic, then put it in the recycler to destroy it. But if it is plastic or any parts that are above common, then it goes in the active provider. And so I've got one of them down here, but I made another like 4 of them. So we're just chewing through all the regular circuits, and then we're making plastic here and making regular circuits again. So maybe that's a thing. Like I should probably just for the sake of completion, like just go ahead and make these two the legendaries, which kind of hurts because that's another 20 legendaries. And well, yeah. But we got lots of wires. We got lots of cable. So I'm not really concerned about upgrading those. But with these upgraded, then we can just do that, and we'll get a little bit more production. And this is just going here. Again, anything that's not plastic and it's common goes back into the deleter. Anything that's above common or is plastic will get put into there out of this. So we're kind of, I think, attacking this on every front. And it seems to be working. Like, I think I don't know. I mean, we can check production and see like how much quality modules we're getting. Like 1 per minute, actually. Almost 0.8 per minute. Right? Like, we look at this, like, it's not, like, we're getting 8 per, yeah, like, oh, look, we just produced one, I think. It's kind of averaging to almost 1 per minute. So like that's not great, but it's not bad either. Like, we just spent 20 and now we have 5 more back. So it's definitely gambling, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess we're like low on sticks, so maybe we should probably put the legendaries in here too, as much as, again, this kind of hurts to do, but like, because we want to go forward with the legendaries, not backwards. So now we have what, 115 in there. Oof, ouch. But that being said, Nauvis is doing really good. Like I was saying in the Discord, we got a garden now. We have a tree garden for no particular reason at all. There was another one over here, but it's not as pretty. But I don't know. I mean, we were doing some things. I connected up some more iron, and heckin' yeah, always forward, never back. What should we put? Astronaut. I'm feeling astronauty, and I'm feeling lab codey. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Yes. Cool. Yeah, so I connected up some massive copper, big iron ore, and giant coal. we don't speak of the problems with the coal factory there. And yeah, also some stone. So now we're ripping and roaring here in Nauvis land. We've got everything we could possibly imagine and more. Oh, and I also did a new plastic build, which using the cryo plants can produce something like ridiculous, like almost 400 plastic a second, which we're not even consuming nearly that, but it just looks nice to have like stacked plastic. Am I right? Like, yeah, stacked plastic. Let's go stack that plastic. This was a little bit just in between though too. Yeah, I just kind of did it in between. So I think I was gonna go stop by the community server, but probably do that maybe on Thursday or maybe on Saturday. I don't know. I'm just vibing here. We're gonna, and then I also kind of set up this. This is gonna be the basis of the space platform. And I was thinking, like, should I go ahead with the legendary cargo pad containers that I have? Because like, we've got 18 legendary asteroid collectors and 23 legendary cargo bays. So like, that's pretty cool. And then we have 18 legendary crushers, and I'm like, well, do I really want... Oh, what's up, Hittybin? Hittybin, all right. But I like your vids, and your upscaler blueprints are some solid designs. Cool, yeah, we were just looking at them right here. Thanks, yo. Like, yeah, they work great, and we were looking at them on Full Gore, and this one works really good because it doesn't lose the bonus production. But yeah, back on Nauvis, I think, like, being that I created these, and shout out to Legendary Fish too for some serious inspiration on this. I think I took the design and simplified it a bit and really just simplified it. But I don't think I could live without these anymore. Like, didn't I make a red... Like, these I would place, like, right away. I would place these, the long-handed inserters, like right away. Because they're so useful to have really fast long-handed inserters. Especially on Aquilo. But, I don't know, otherwise, probably just the space parts. Like, the space parts, especially the asteroid grabbers, like, really, really cool to have these as higher quality. Which maybe I should even, like, bump up the quality amounts that I'm trying to store here. Because, yeah, I don't think I want to go to rare at all anymore, but having some purples would be nice. Having more purples, because I don't know how many we're going to use on the ship, but it's going to be a lot. And I accidentally didn't put a limit on here, so we've got a chest full of Spidertrons. That's a thing. But yeah, that's kind of the little mini update, I think, from here. I really like that this base is just huge, and we have this giant thing. Longy, Mr. Man, how's it going? I got something you might like here. We made a tree garden, and would you look at that? We're chopping them down so we can make power poles. I think I should do that just for you. Looks like you're on the verge of getting enough legendary base resources to start crafting. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there exactly, and that's gonna be what we make this pad for, like this, I don't know what you call it here, legendary harvester, which is kind of what the episode is about. No, I didn't. I've never. But let me just see here if I have. Ulgora, no, it's in the space age. Jar upcyclers. And upcycler for, you guessed it. Where should we stick a wooden power pole builder? Maybe over here. Yeah, kind of with the rest of these. Sure, right over here I think looks good. And we're gonna get wooden power poles. Normals, push. Normals, you. Yeah. Uncommons, you. No thanks. Yeah, no. Rares, pasha. Wait, let me put on my There we go. We got to get the right attire for this conversation. Pasha. Yeah, epics? I think not. Legendaries. Ah, yes. Now we're talking. All right. So I think we should have everything in there. We're definitely not going to be using legendary quality modules though, but we do have 20 epics. Is that enough? Not quite, but I think we could do with the epics and the recycler and maybe... Well, why don't we do all epics except for one, seeing as we got that. Do I look like a peasant? Normal wooden power poles. Huff, huff. Shuff, huff. Huff, huff, shabuff. Exactly. Huff, huff. And apparently we don't have any wood, so that seems like a mistake. Who's in charge of this? I thought I'd been storing wood. Now, wait a second. Pretty sure I said burn any wood where it's more than... Oh, you know why? Because we turned them all into seeds. Ah, so maybe we actually need more wood farms. Maybe that's a thing like we should have. Because we're going to make wooden power poles. We're going to make legendary wooden power poles. I think I need to like manually... Farming trees on Nauvis has been surprisingly fun and game challenge. Almost have pollution under control. Yeah, that's pretty cool, hey? Kind of tough. I think I have a concrete deleter. And then it's kind of just like guesswork here, I think. Oh, did I ace it? Oh, I aced it. I aced it. I had to use biochambers with Prod 3 to keep seed production going. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That looks great. Guess I don't have anywhere to put the concrete. We should probably use some concrete. City block center paver. We could go down here with it, I think. And there too. We should have enough concrete for this. The lake, I'm not quite ready to pave over, but like sort of ready, I guess. I don't know. And then these, are these? Yeah, they're not buffer chests, so we actually won't request the concrete from here. But maybe we should. But yeah, let's see here if we can make seeds. Alternative recipes. Ah. Right, so this can be made in biochambers. Interesting. That's a very interesting take on the wooden power pole production. I guess in the meantime, we can just like delete a bunch of trees, right? Like we got lots of trees right now. We won't always have lots of trees, but for now we do. I also put down more of these like charging pads, which I think is nice. Poor robots going all over the place for charging. Now they're not. All right, all right, all right. So what are we actually doing here? Oh. Building wooden power poles, of course we are. Wow. Apparently we have like legendary wood. No, you can't. And I tried doing that just by doing this. Like I don't think you can't. The only way to make gardens is with the towers. The only way to plant trees is with the towers. You have to use a requester. Right? But like, I mean, I don't think you can blueprint them at all. It's like any other tree. Like, I guess with the gleba trees, you can't just plant. You can plant them by hand, but you can't just like tell bots to plant them. You need this tower. That's a good question, actually. No, they don't. They just have more health. So these legendary towers are not useful. Yeah. But like, I mean, you could make a garden by putting concrete down where you don't, like where you just want path, and then you could like let the tower plant it in this perfect square pattern, and then you could like pick up the tower, and I don't know. I'm sure you could do some weird stuff like that. I feel like maybe turning this to like 50. Make a city park city block. Yeah, that's kind of what I tried to model here, but it is more utilitarian than anything. What's up, Wolf Shadow? Yeah, that would be cool. What if we leave a tower and red inserter alone in a chest somewhere romantic? Well, they'd have to be legendary, both, I think. I think this might be one of the ones where we need another recycler. I mean, they are recycling pretty fast. I mean, they seem to be working, actually. You block the output slots. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you can just like slap an iron plate in here and be like, don't harvest. That's cool. I'd probably put a jar in there, but you know, iron plate works just as well. But you know, 2 iron plates and you get a jar. I mean, that sounds like a win to me. Yeah, so look at this. We're actually building. We're building up a little pile of rare wood, copper cables. I guess this is probably the only way to get like rare and above wood. But slowly this will upcycle because, right? Like the wood shouldn't get requested out of here, I hope. Ooh, we just got a legendary cable. Yeah, because I didn't request wood out of there. I requested everything else. Anyways, we're not here for power poles, but, you know, I thought Mr. Man would enjoy that. We are here for some... I don't know, let's see how many more of these. Oh, 25. Looks like we made 10 in that time. But the thing is that we really need to do, which I've been putting off... We're not here. Sorry to burst your bubble. Is this? So this is going to be the platform. Now, I think like, should I use this? Is this way too? We never did test to see if going faster gets you more or less pieces, chunks. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. But do I really want to use this big of a contraption? I think we could probably redesign this with like 3, maybe 3. Is 3? If we go legendary, like, is that going to be enough? I don't know. Something just feels right about 5. I mean, these things can consume, right? Well, mostly between Nauvis and Vulcanus for now, for the first one at least, to get metals, because I want to get coal, which will give us plastic, which will give us steel and copper, and then we also need just straight up iron. Nice. Look at that. Legendary. Anyways. Yeah, because I mean they send up 5 at a time anyway, so like I feel like 5 is pretty good. But then we probably should have worked on a little bit of like the legendary chemical plants. Maybe that's even a thing. I don't think we need to actually do it. Like the crafting speed would be 2.5 for the same electrical cost, which would be pretty legendary. Sorry, I couldn't help it. But maybe we don't really need that. Can these things build fuel? No, they can't. Ooh. Okay. So it's got to be in the chemical plant itself, I gather. And we kind of want to use... We want to use the advanced thruster because it's just way more... It makes 150 a second versus like 35 per second. So it's like 4 times as... Well, it's probably more efficient too. Oh yeah, it's like 4 times as fast and efficient. It does use more water though, right? Because this uses 5 per second. This is using 10 per second. And that's right in the middle. So if we were just to say maybe do 2 of each of these. Because like, what do we got going on here? We got 3 of each of them feeding 7. But this is like I go really moderately fast ship. Whereas this is going to be, I think we're going to call this, the Exo Green Harvester. It's because Exo Green is a legend in and of himself. And he's also a supporter on Ko-Fi, by the way. If you want to be a name in the game, you know what to do. Great, so we just researched, okay. So I think that should be fairly reasonable for this. But then how do we want to store it? How do we want to do water? How fast do you aim for? I like to keep them slow so the gun's up front. Yeah, like I'm thinking maybe 100 is pretty fast, right? Like it's 2,600 ton ship, so not really too concerned about going real fast. Well, that would be pretty handy if it was like that, wouldn't it? That's probably way... I mean, even if it was like this, it would still work the same, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I kind of dig it. And then this can go... I guess that's the issue with it being that close. Like maybe they need to be 2 away or even 3 away. Because then they can go like well, not really. I mean, this would be tileable, right? And I think this is kind of the way that most people would do it. And then this one's still in the middle. I guess that can't be that close, but it can definitely be 2 away. Well, actually, it can't be... Oh, yeah, that one's 3 away. So this should be 3 away. And that works. Cool. Auto-saving. I feel like there's some lost space here, though. Like, maybe it should be just like that. For the bottom, at least. Right? And then we don't need this one. And maybe we can even do something like that here? No, not quite. Because the pipes will touch. That would be a problem. Yeah, that's true. So if we did something like yeah, I know I use this kind of design on here, right? Where it flows through diagonally this way and flows through diagonally that way. And I also use that on my nuclear ship. I use actually the same design. But I'm kind of just trying something a little bit different on the Exo Green Harvester. And just trying to go for a line because it's a very square ship. So I'm just like, well, but like, what if we were to somehow, right? Like, I mean, if you're crazy, you can butt them up together and force gas through the wrong gas. The single pipe at that offset. Yeah, and like that one's pretty good. Right? Because that literally is a single pipe. The Exo Green Harvester. in between them. Right, so like this could go this way, but then it can't go the other way. I don't know if that's what we're talking about. Right? You are the I guess you are the harvester. You are the we're Exo Green. Exo Green, the harvester. Yes, is that better? Exo Green, comma, the harvester. The one pipe and then connect the other inputs on that side with an underground. I don't think I really understand. One pipe. Maybe in the Discord, because I could take a look in Discord. Because yeah, I mean, I'm interested. Because I wouldn't mind it just being as compact as possible while being straight. I guess that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of fixated on this. It's like not really that important, but it is kind of cool. And this can be water. I guess we need calcite for these. But this will cover the water that we need. Will this basically be able to get it, keep it going at a constant speed though? I guess that would be kind of cool. Like if these are legendary and they're going to consume up to 300 per second, but we want each one to consume 100 per second. Okay. And aligned with the neighbor. Right, so like this. One tile apart. But no matter what, you're going to have to bump this one out, right? Down one, the middle guy? Like this? And then like maybe this one like this too? I mean, I could dig that. I think I could dig that. Yeah, like this is pretty cool. Cuz then this guy, yeah, this one goes across and then this one does this, right? Like I like it. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's pretty awesome. I dig it. Because that's going through and connecting to all of them. Yeah, it goes through to there, and then it comes up to there, and then it goes through to there. So yeah, that connects all of them. So if we could just put this, oops. If this goes, well, I guess it can't really go right in the middle, which is a pity. Pity party. Hey, Melly. How are you this evening? But still, so if we go here, for example, then we could easily get this to be something like that. And then our pump could be in here. I don't know, maybe we could do 2 pumps just to be symmetrical-ish. But I guess what I was saying is, like, if I want 500 per second, how much are these making? 75. So, like, this is really not going to go very fast. But it is going to be efficient. I think we're cool with that. But we also need to get calcite in here from the water. So that should be an interesting thing. But I am going to need to take a quick 2-minute break here. So just give me a couple minutes, hang tight, grab yourself a drink, and we'll be right back here. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. So let's see. Let's catch up here on what EXO. Okay, so it's a dumb idea, and it sounds like it's easy to lock up, but I do like the concept. You can fuel thrusters with only one pipe if both. When you put oxidizer in, it will teleport through the fuel side till it gets to the oxidizer part of the thruster, where it will absorb and store it, and then you can evacuate the line with a pump. Right, so I like you're talking about like making, like taking one and like pushing. I don't know. You'd have to build it. You'd have to build it and like show me a blueprint, because like I get the concept. Oh, right on. Speedrunners do that stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, Melly, right on. Hope you're relaxing. Hope you're chill. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's super interesting, right? Because it's like how could you get this? I'll build it, he says, with child in hand. For Sparta! Yeah, Factory. No, that's legendary. And that's why he's the legendary Exogreen, the Harvester. Let's take a quick peek on Fulgora and see. 134, we're getting caught up. Still full on plastic, so that's good. And it might still be pretty low probability of getting these things, but at least like the advanced circuit production right now is it's still pitiful, but you know, once we get I wish I could find a web designer that works with. Well, hey, I mean, What do you need a web designer for? Like, I could... A web designer? Place yellow on a yellow belt circle? Yeah. I'm a web designer, you know, in my spare time. I can, like, design websites. Melly. Factorio blueprint designer, like on web, like in the web, or interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, that's hardcore. But like, let's just say, for example, see what you would do. Is you'd have like, I don't know, two. Can you do that, or wouldn't it have to be like this? Wouldn't it have to be kind of something like this? But like, I don't know. I mean, does that get kind of wacky then? Because then is it just replacing with pumps? I mean, you don't really need the tanks, right? So you could like, you know, I guess you couldn't quite. Well, you could do this, right? That would be super deadly small. Wow. And then just set the recipe of this. Oh, I know you love wacky, XO. Like you're totally down with the wacky. But like, couldn't you just set the recipe like this then? And just like set recipe, and then like once it completes, once it sends a finish signal, then like change the recipe to the other recipe, and then like back and forth. That would be pretty interesting. Anyways, before we get too wacky. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like just being able to design blueprints on the web, that's actually super cool. Okay, so then are we going to make tanks of fluid? I guess so. Like, I don't think it really needs to stop very often. But I guess the point is that it, like, just kind of should have tanks. Just like a should more than a could. And then maybe if we just bump it over one and turn these, then we can do something like that. And then we could just pump on the one side and not on both sides. Which is kind of cool. Nice and tight. Then from there, it's like, okay, how do we get water? No, calcite. Ah, we need crushers. I also wish liquid tanks benefited from quality. Yeah. It'd be so nice to just have one massive tank. Just a super big one. Crushers. How many crushers do we have? And in what quality? Where are crushers on this side? Do we have any? We have 2 legendary small electric power poles. The wooden power poles prevail. Look at that. It's so absurd. It's I love it. I absolutely love it. That's what I want in my life. Giant wooden power poles. Look at how much. That's absolutely radical. Like this, that's basically the same. If we put that's basically the same It's almost the same as a substation, right? And like if you account for the size that the space that you gain, wow. Just wow. I'm gonna leave these just for the sake of just look at them. Just look at them. You can't go wrong. We should also do this with jars, I think, right? Like that should just be a thing. I mean, why wouldn't we? Jars. 0, 0, 0, 0, 69. Nice. And that's just iron, so... And how long does it take to make? It's like 1 iron per second for each of these to go at it. What kind of quality do we have? We're just gonna use... We'll use the 4 purples on the recycler, and we'll use the blues on those ones. Cool. And then we'll eventually end up with some legendary jars. 69 to be precise. And that's always what I needed in my life. All right. Okay, so back up here, I guess all of that to do absolutely nothing about how we want... I think we want a couple legendaries, and we probably also want some purples. So just send them up. Just send them up, and we will do with them what we will. Because for instance, this one, I think... So if we set this here, this is going to be able to produce 1.5 calcite per second. Oh, and these are the wrong recipe. Oops. So then, oh, that's actually a lot. Right? Like these use 0.1 calcite per second. So that means that one of these producing 2.25 ice per second, which is more than I need for this. So that's actually easy mode. But we need just under 50% of the ice, and we only need like less than 20%, maybe, what is it, like 15% of the calcite. So we would need to dump the calcite, or we would need to change to, well, I guess it's legendary. That's also probably why. If I set this, then yeah, it's not doing as much, but we could probably also like module this, right? So we basically use like as little as possible. We might want to production module all of this stuff. See what kind of production modules we have. We got lots of regulars. We have uncommons. I think we could ship up the uncommons. I really need to like just make a recycler for all of these not level 3 modules. That should be a thing I do. Like just delete them from my site. Like 2.1 thousand productivity module level 2s. Could I like somehow plug these in? Not really. Maybe the level 1s I could like plug into the belt, but the way I've set this up, I can't really recycle them. But maybe, just maybe, we should build a recycler to delete them all. I'll probably do that another time though. But that being said, we could definitely use some productivity modules. Now, do I actually want these in all of those? Probably not. Probably mostly just this one. Let's just pick that up for now. And then it's like, how much power is that going to use? I don't know. But we're shipping these here, so that's cool. And then how do we manage the calcite situation? Do we just dump the calcite, or do we switch recipes? Because I was switching recipes on here, and this just gets a little bit convoluted. I've ended up figuring it out. And same thing here with these. But I just felt like it was such a pain in the butt. Right? Like these two are switching recipes. If there's calcite on the belt to here, then it doesn't, it does the regular chomping. Still going to be 0.3, so it's going to use one chunk every 3 seconds roughly. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of, yeah, dumping is simple, right? Like just dump the calcite. Ooh, I guess I don't... I always do that. Maybe it's like this. Yeah, we do need a little bit of all of this stuff. Maybe there's like a basic ship stuff. Not basic necessities, but space platform basics. Let's see here. There's 2. I think this is like the newer version. I don't really want those. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I don't think we're gonna use walls either. These we actually don't need any more of those. But I think, yeah, I think this one's fairly reasonable. Do we need lamps? No, but you know, maybe we could have like a disco party. Cool. And then I guess I want to just delete the other one. Just to make it a bit less confusing. Turrets. We're gonna need turrets and probably put missiles on it too, just for good measure. But do we do it like this? Or do we split up the tanks? Like, I guess technically we could do this. That doesn't work quite as nicely. But like, I could just pretty easily do this and then have some more space there to put a belt on the side. I don't know. I somehow don't feel like that's quite as clean. But with these here, like, these could always be moved over, and then maybe... Whoa, it's Larry! Hey, bud, how's it going? Long time no see. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this ship. I think we could go, like, maybe one up. Like, we can go up a little ways, so we could have the whole production actually over here. Right on, right on. The here the community server is doing pretty wild. Got lots of AI coders today. Nice, nice. Are you a coder at all? Is that you're just kind of learning? I think that's a really cool concept for coding. I've used some. I was looking at doing like a, what's it called there? A self-hosted version of like GitHub Copilot, but that like integrates with a self-hosted coder that integrates with you know, VS Studio, Visual Studio Code. That's it. All right. So then, like, I guess we kind of need. This could be nice if it was like there and there, but then we kind of need this. Almost like it's going in two directions then. But what if we maybe put the water here? Self-hosted, like StarCoder that uses OpenAI API to integrate with. Yeah, it's like it's self-hosted, but it's there's a script. Used to script a long time ago. When call AI makes it much easier. Yeah, it definitely makes it easier. It's still interesting and still work. And you still have to know what you're doing, but it definitely makes it easier to like debug or understand things that are just a little bit above your head. Right, so then maybe if we did something like this, then we could just straight up have but yeah, I ran the Olama locally, but there's one that's nice. That's pretty cool. Right, so if we have this kind of, and we could have like calcite out, other stuff there, ice out there, and then in. I think that's a pretty neat design. Like this could work, right? Except that we would just have to dump the extra. Which doesn't quite fit in either case. Unless we do like this. Ooh, almost, right? Well, wait. Why isn't it turning green? Why isn't it turning green? That is the like maximum extent though, right? It's so weird that it's not turning green. There we go. WordPress customizing, yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good call, I think. There we go. And I like that because that's just like tucked right in there. And then we could say calcite for all of these, and we'll have to do some kind of thing here. This would say cubes, ice cubes. Yeah, heat it out right there and like burn it up at the same time. That's really cool, Larry. Right, and then this one would be the carbon crushing, right? And this one would be the iron crushing. And then we'd have to filter here with iron. And this one would filter carbon. And then we could probably do this actually. That does. Well, we could do that. We can't quite do that here on this side, which is unfortunate. But maybe instead of this, then we just go... Well, these can go one down, so they can be in line with this. Right? And then this can just whiz right on by. And then we have one in and one out, and filter this one to be all of the space chunks. And then we do that here as well. And there. And there we go. I guess we're going to have the chunks on the bottom or outside of the belt. Yeah, definitely. It kind of starts to hallucinate and gets wacky. Do we have quality? Yeah, we got quality solar panels, but they're over there. So maybe the Vulcanus, or maybe the Nauvis hauler, who actually is stopped here, should also just bring me some, I don't know, 50 purples from... Yeah, bring me 50 purples just so that I can have... We're not using anything less than purple on this ship. That's the goal. But yeah, I think this is like a pretty decent little setup that should work if I just... there we go. If I just connect that water. Nice. Anything less than 17k? Sure, let's do a little bit of the artillery. And robot follower count. What does this even do? Oh yeah, okay. So in order to get that achievement, we gotta... increase our robot follower count. Everything else, this one's probably good to get that one up a bit. And this one could get up. Then everything else is over 10k. Ooh, except for research. Well, that one's okay. That one's special. And railgun shooting speed. So we could leave that one. How is research going? I did upgrade like all of these machines almost, with the exception of the bottom feeders. We got lots more now. Ah, and these could also be stacks, at least these ones, which would be nice just to have fully stacked science. And these ones too, actually, it looks like. I love stacked science. Like, science should always be stacked. It's kind of cool when it's like, yeah, anyways, bumpy. Like my blue circuits are probably bumpy right now. Yeah, a little bit. That's just because they're coming out with red arms. But then sometimes these stacks, I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so here we are. The Nauvis hauler is taking... It's kind of going the long way around. But that's fine too. That's fine. We don't actually need the power right now. We just getting sick of these blinking red things. Am I right? Am I right? But it's good. So yeah, I think this is good. What does a stack of accursed globoscience do when one unit decays? It dies. I also doubled the science, actually. I think I could probably drop that down to maybe 5k. Thing is the bioflux. I think I set up a system to try to like use the most spoiled bioflux first for... I don't know, why is the requester chest? Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what... I have no idea what I did. what I was doing here. But it seems to be working. Oh, and I increased the amount of farming we're doing. So now we have like mad farming. Probably too much. But it's good because I want to keep full thick belts here of everything. And it's all good. Everything's all good on Gleba, including power. Power is good. Cool. Everything's all good on Gleba. But on Nauvis, when they spoil here, they get filtered off. I made sure that the belt doesn't get too full. So it's actually reading the belt contents here and only releasing when there's less than 1600, which is an almost full belt of Gleba Science. I also researched that, or I also realized that it actually can't quite keep up with this throughput. Like if you notice, it stops every once in a while because it's trying to pass. So this is like basically the limit of how far you can chain these things before switching to a different design altogether. But it seems to be working quite mostly decently, right? Like it just stuttered. Oh, stuttered twice. But it's fine. It's fine. I literally just have one ship that just drives calcite back and forth. Ooh, and apparently solar panels now. Which I don't really want on both ships. But if I just set some purples here to 100, they'll both come down and chill on Nauvis, which is where we want them because we want to ship them up here. All right, so what are we looking at here? I guess we kind of need to... It would be nice to change to kind of determine when to dump this. I think we would need like a constant combinator. Read this belt. Read this belt. I mean, we could probably use a green one here and save the red one to read that. And then do we read, basically say, I don't know how many this could hold. But basically, if it's on green and it's calcite and it's greater than, I guess we... No, we can add these together. Like, let's say this is a capacity of 15 on one side, capacity of 15 on the other side. So we're saying if it's greater than 30, because it'll get stuck trying to put out on one side, so it'll kind of automatically balance to the other side as well. But then on the red input signal, if calcite is greater than, I don't know, 2, I guess we shouldn't really need to check there, right? Like it's basically, we could probably even simplify this and just say directly to this one, only when calcite is over, calcite is greater than 30, for example, then you'll dump calcite. And these have both the read hold all. And that should be enough. Then it'll be on the belt, and we'll tweak it later when we actually have calcite on the belt. And we should have purple solar panels now to get rid of some of these. There we go. Ship me up 52 purple solar panels. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think that actually does it for our thruster situation. So now the rest of it is just like... How do we want to design the grabber situation? And how many belts should we have? Probably like 500 belts. I don't know, is that ridiculous? Maybe 250 is better. And then yeah, like the crushers, the grabbers, I think we need a of course you would, man. I think we could like redesign an ammo station. I feel like ammo should be somewhere kind of over here. We're probably going to make more. Just make sure we have all of the things that we need. I feel like we're gonna make more of these to store more stuff. Like I don't know. Oh, you guys, you always make my evening. Nice. Heckin' yeah. Righto, then shall we? Oh, wait, that's the wrong accent. Ding dong. Wait, I don't want to get canceled. Anyways. Let's see here. Let's, I want to take a look at my, just on a completely random side note. I just want to take a look at this blueprint for now. Do we have 150? Nice. Cancelled. We need an Australian accent. I'm from down under. That's probably not that good. Pretty light for a ship. What can I say? I've been working out. 2269.0. Nice. Anyways, so I guess ammo is kind of the thing we're looking at now, and grabbers. So if we want grabbers of the very highest quality, how many do we have? Okay, but first I just can't get this out of my mind right now. I'm like, wait. Let me take a quick look at this. Yeah, no, it should be working. Just undo that. My buddy just put down my 4-banger and I was like, it should be working. But anyways, let's see. Did we get any more power poles? We did not, because we're still waiting on wood, which is a bit of a shame. I think that is because they're getting turned into seeds. And I should probably like not turn them into seeds. Where's my seed factory? Here we go. Right, like I don't really like, we could request 10 in there and maybe that'll give me some seeds, but like not just take all my seeds. And then we can just like delete all of the forests everywhere because haha, suckers, trees. And then that way should probably delete them like slowly, but yeah, that's definitely not slowly. Do we have any legendary jars? We do. We have one legendary jar. We could probably multiply this by like 50. Nice. Nice. It's a jar. It glows. I barely know her. There we go. The power pulling has begun again. Nice. Long, man. The way it was meant to be. Okay, anyways, we're over here to look at grabbers. And 50, 60, we got 40. Maybe we should have like the legendaries up front. Like how many legendaries could a wood grabber grab if a asteroid grabber could grab wood grab? Anyways, like that is some big and I mean, if we had one like here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in from the side. I guess we kind of gotta wait for it to. No, we don't. Like, I don't think we want to go as far as possible. I think we want to go like maybe here. Now that's kind of right, like whoa now. Wire doesn't quite reach. No, would you? Don't start yet, please and thank you. Right, like that's way too close, but maybe a little bit of overlap is okay. I mean, these are legendaries after all. I'm just gonna use all my... There we go. A lot of overlap? You think? Yeah, that does seem a little bit too spaced out. Like, what if they were there? The more there are, the more there get. Maybe. Nice, that's dead in the middle. But that's only if there's a sufficient enough to be got, right? And then wait, this one is one in and then one space. One in and then one space. You think this is going to be Shattered Planet worthy? This isn't going to be Shattered Planet material, bro. This is going to be like Volcanist and Nauvis. Ideally. Okay, so this is the middle one there. Right? So this one should be... There should be two. And then that's like the middle. And like that seems reasonable to me. And now that's going to send up another batch. Oh, I guess there's not enough to fill one rocket. With enough fusion, lasers, and laser damage research, anything is possible. Yeah, true, true. How is our research doing right now anyways? Oh yeah, it's giving her. It's straight giving her, bud. I think we probably should try to consume some Gleba goobers. Refined flammables, stronger explosives. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go straight to stronger explosives. Well, this is only 6,000. It's only 1,600. Let her go. I still feel like I wish I could expand this. How do you expand this anyways? Like, if you can't go further out this way, do you just go like belting for infinity? And then like weave back and forth with the belts? And then like hit them with the huge speed modules? Oh, these ones are actually speed moduled kind of incorrectly here, I think. Go south. Yeah, going south could work, except that there's like the one extra belt, right? Like put on the like one of these on this side kind of deal. But you could, yeah, I guess you could like underground it through there. Well, not really, because then how would you pick them up? You could offset it. I don't know. I feel like that's a problem for another moment though. But there is definitely the extra speed beacon here, which doesn't need to be there. And also the extra spoilage containers. Thought I fixed all of them, but and in here as well. Right, because then they're just in the middle of each of these, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And this extra light, and this one, and this one. Anyways, it needs more lights and power balls. Yeah, it should be run by entirely wooden power poles. That would actually be pretty cool. We did get another 8 from that though, which is pretty legit. So like, could we technically run it all with wooden power poles right now? Maybe? Because this wooden power pole could go there. And they got big reach, bud. They got big reach. But we would need it to get just there. I mean, we could get rid of the light. Just that light. I think we're safe to remove this now, right? Those lights can just take a break. Yes, that's right. We are successfully running our entire science facility with legendary wooden power poles. Just barely. But it's it's gonna work. that's everything I wanted at Factorio. And then this one over here, which I guess I don't really need. I definitely don't need that. Yeah, like, I guess this is supposed to do things. Like, we could go in there instead. Yeah, we could do that just to save on one power pole. Oh, and these lights over here, sorry, you're gone. Cool. Cool. All right, so we are successfully running our science with legendary power poles. Legendary wooden power poles. That is something I never thought I would see in my entire life, but yes, Mr. Man, you have converted me. You've got me. Okay, so these, I think I should just do 2 legendaries. Yeah. It was inevitable. On the way 4, whatever. It's still on the way 4. And I'll just dump the other ones down. Or put 2 on the side. 2 in the middle, 2 on the side. And then the purple ones now, right? So, well, if this one's going to be here, is this... What's a square here? That is a square, yes. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty legit. If I see that they're not keeping up, then we can always just add more. That's easy enough. But now we take these and we go to the purple ones and overlap them like perfectly. I don't know. Well, let's get some purple ones up here. It's coming together. It's shaping up. Not very quickly, but like, you know, good things come with time. We got to waste... Nice, we have 169 level 3 quality 3 modules. Legendary. That calls for some bacon. Yeah, give me that. Yes. That was like slow motion bacon. I don't know. Maybe the power plant... Maybe I didn't set the... Huh? Maybe I didn't set the inserter limit. Oh yeah, I override stack sized it. I'm reading the temperature on all of them. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry, everybody, go home. Just take it all home. You good? You good? Now we're out of wood again. Nice, we got 3 legendary jaws. Is that a thing, like, you guys are coming to pick up, or... You want me to? I mean, we got lots of trees, so probably should take them off the concreted areas first, but whatever. Speaking of concreted areas, let's get us some more concrete. Why don't we? World always looks better with a huge thing of concrete. And cannons. Didn't I put cannons here? Or did I not put cannons? I did, but they just don't seem to be like going as far. I mean, I could always build out and then like, I'm just curious to see what this island looks like. I don't know, maybe I'll build like a Spidertron bridge later. Oh geez, here we go, here we go. Looks like I'm a classy pirate. Yaha there, matey, yes, apparently an Australian classy pirate. Right, like this is what I like to see when it comes to robots charging. Like, give them a lot of charging, because in fact maybe we could go with like one in the middle. Is that directly in the middle? I think so, yeah it is. Okay, cool. And then this one would be directly in the middle there. That, whoa, whoo, holy, calm down now. Oh no, we're going rowdy on us. Can it do 3 at once? I don't know if that's a thing. It looks like it's not allowed. It looks like you ain't allowed to do gun all over and over again. Yeah, I think you can't do it. Yeehaw, yeehaw. I think you can't do it as like a combo like that, which is maybe by design. We'll have to consult past Mike. I don't know. Ooh, interesting that these don't connect. Yeehaw, yeehaw. That's right. Oh, yeah, it's just pew pew pewing, pew 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 pewing. Calm it down now, calm it down. Yeehaw, give me some bacon at least. Yeehaw, bacon and pew 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 and yeah, and then maybe a little bit of crowbar in action, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Yes. That's what I wanted with my life. Ah, so the center one is still being a problem. Maybe I should just put those there. Cool. Not the prettiest things, but it seems to be like it should work and provide a lot of charging spots. Anyway, so we're looking here at this doo-wacky, and it looks like we're not paying close enough attention. We need more chemical plants. Is this the same? It's a little bit closer, which actually makes sense. Don't worry, we'll get rid of the chemical plants later. We should probably use turrets right now anyways, but whatever. Okay, so how do we want this? Yeah, so these are clearly inferior to the legendary ones. I think for overlap, like, we have this. Do they connect? Ooh, they connect. I like when they connect. In fact, that kind of almost makes me rethink these, that like, couldn't we just like have these, like, legendary ones should have longer wire reach too, right? Like, that should be a thing. Should definitely be a thing. But anyways, let's continue here. And I guess at the back, like, the back shouldn't be as big of a concern. But as long as the wires can connect. Okay, the wires can connect. Then I'll just take this whole side, actually. Transport belt. Get out of the way, transport belt. There we go. In fact, I think this should be at least one more up. Looks like we are trying to pick up more of them. We have on planet, which is great. And we've got the legendary things. This is starting to look like a legendary platform, if you ask me. Are we going to have enough room to do it all? Like here? Maybe we'll need this to be... I don't know. We might need to rearrange this whole fusion situation, but we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, because we definitely don't need this just yet, but I don't know, whatever. We need more of these. I mean, it shouldn't really be like sitting there doing nothing for things to like be coming up in the back. It should pretty much be like always moving forward. So I don't know. It's maybe a consideration. But I think that's fair. Cool with that. Yeah, now you're gonna be a little bit of a problem. That's cool. Righto. Cool. And that is our belt all the way around this. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more belts, so like maybe 250 is unreasonably low. Maybe go with 500. Actually not that much on the planet, but that should be fixed as the Vulcanus hauler gets around and dumps another 1,000 down there, which we might start to consider raising the rate. 6 more legendaries. Nice. You should have lights, actually. Anyways, looks like we are, we're getting there. Right, so we've got like a bit of a design going on here. I think we should start requesting turrets up. Nice, we've got turrets. So then these could just be like here. Now, do I like that? Not really. I mean, these only have one of 2 sides to go in. But I really don't like the spacing on that being like that. Maybe that's what gets me to go like 1 closer. And redo the entire thing. Is like the turret spacing should be... And we're gonna have... Well, are we? Are we going to have rocket turrets? I feel like that's a thing we should have, but like, doesn't really matter that much when we're going... Well, I guess this isn't going this is going strictly between Nauvis and Vulcanus. So we actually don't need that. But I still think that, like, I think I'm going to redo the top here. Right? Like this. Minimal pew pew required. Yeah, I definitely agree. So let's just do this. And then that way we have this being the center. We could probably get away with at least one more per side. Yeah, that even looks better here. Nice. I'm digging that. And then these can, like, I don't know, we'll rethink these for a second. This is 3. I mean, it doesn't look good however you cut it. But I think that looks better. And then for this side of the center, we go like that. And then for this side of the center, we flip it horizontally. And we go flip it horizontally, and we go like that. And then that way, we could just give this guy 2 just solely for symmetry. Symmetry, the best kind of tree, except a legendary tree, or legendary Powerballs. Okay. And what goes here? I don't know. Does anything go here? We just kind of trim her back? I don't know. Right? Like we could have a... We could have a that. Sure. Right? And then that goes like that. To match. Nice corners you got there. And similarly on this. There we go. There we go. Maybe even like one more. Yeah, I'm digging it. Cool. And who's running out of ammo? Come on. Yeah, no problems. No problems. All of your turrets inserters are backwards. Wow. That's... I did it on purpose. Just to... Oh, God. Yeah, it's obviously on purpose. Not all of them. Not all of them. Thanks for noticing now, though. Yeah, that would have been a while. Righto. Okay. So, like, that should be good, right? And then it's just a matter of doing the same thing on this side. Yeah, I guess we should probably have that there. Oh no, I was like, please don't. Ah, well, this might be perfect. It might just be perfect. Even more perfecter than the front. And there we go. Excellent. Excellent. Then we just need the turrets on the back. And like, look at this. We're getting somewhere here. I doubt we really need that much, especially on the back, but like, you know, I guess I probably should have the outserters for these set up. Should be able to basically just copy and paste this whole thing, I think. There we go, there we go. All right, I'm digging it. There we go, a square, perfect. Okay. Okay, so we need to make molten. I mean, we probably don't need to, but like, I don't know why I'm just like, efficiency, right? Like, come on. Efficiently making 3.75. How much ammo is this going to consume? Would be nice to have like legendary turrets. Wonder if that's a thing. That should be a thing, right? Like that shouldn't be too hard to pull off. And probably more useful than the jars. I don't know. 0, 0, 0, 0. 420. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel like nobody's ever gonna get that one in the middle. Is this going too fast? Oh, they got it. They got it. That's right. It's good to know that they can get it. And legendary jars. Ah, how much quality do we have now? 60. Nice. Feel like it might be more advantageous to have the purples over here. And you know what? Sorry, power poles, but I think we're gonna go with the purples for gun turrets. Just because. Let's check on Fulgora. 189. Would you look at that? Let's check production. Quality modules 1.3 per minute. We're cooking. If you look at the hour, it's like 0.8 per minute is it's actually pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay. If we're looking here at, we should probably, we're gonna need a crusher, and probably a legendary crusher would be good for here. And we're gonna need calcite. We're probably just gonna dump the rest of it. But if we can crush this, we can get 40 per second. This is going to take a lot. But can we speed module that? And if so, how much are we going to get from there? Send up 50 speed modules, please and thank you. And then, do we productivity module it? Can you beacon on space? I'm sure you can, yeah, right? We may as well just see what we can do with some beacons. It's coming together. Have we even built a single one yet? Looks like we are now. Do we not have the purples? I thought I took all the purples out. Apparently not. Just strictly purpleize that. Yeah, that's exactly all of them, I think. Nice. And that should eventually get us 420 legendary turrets. I mean, once we get this ship rolling, we won't need this widget anymore. But until then, whatever. It feels good. We've got lots of resources to... I feel like this place is turning into, like... Bulgora with all these bots flying around like crazy. Is this done? Almost. I don't think we're gonna need this anymore, actually. I'm gonna take it out. Call it done. Because I might still use that to go pick up the fluid at another time. The train stop. Well, whatever. We can pull that out too. We don't need the radar either. Actually, we probably gonna regret that, but I don't know. Whatever. We've got another patch over here mining away like crazy, and we also have a big patch down here we can tap into at some point. Not that we'll probably use that 1.4 till the absolute end game. Anyways, back up here, we have our speed modules, and we can still only use half. So what if we... didn't we get... Oh no, we got the good ones, actually. So that still is like just over half of what we can produce with this. So we might actually need... We might actually need like 2 of these. I don't know if we're gonna need this much. Whoa, no. What we're going to need is like a lot of these, making a lot of, like, let's say, let's try to jack up our ammo production here and see what we can get out of one of these machines, right? Because that's going to use 15. This is only going to produce 11. Even fully speed modulized, that can produce 16. And then if I put this within range, then that's already at 22.5, which is more than one of these. Like, you'd think this was so big it would be able to just do it, but no. And like, this is only 100. You could pretty much do 4 of these. So let's see. We definitely only need 1 of these. We're gonna need some calcite too. But then we need like 4 of these. Maybe not. And then like, I don't know, maybe we do go out to here and to here just so that we can fit the module, the beacon. Right? And then this is going to be able to consume 450, and it's just a little bit more than this is making. So like, what if we just moduled one of these each? 417, 421, I think that's pretty perfect. And then that's going to produce 65, whereas this is going to consume 16, so it's basically 5 of these. Which would be, I don't know, maybe we could do something weird. Right? And then like, that way the ammo could just all go here. And we could probably even like side balance it. Well, it doesn't matter because it's all going on one side of the belt anyways. How much would this produce? Oh, 18 per second. So it's definitely, like, probably not really stack worthy, but whatever. It looks good. And then this would be, what did I do here? Cool. So that could work there. And we're going to need like another one of these making calcite and dumping the ice. 1.6. Oh yeah, we're going to have lots of calcite. And maybe if we put it down here, we could like use the ice. I don't know. Well, look, it's actually like almost like we've actually done something here. This is just waiting for water. Yeah, which is like, anyways. We're not picking anything up just yet. Don't even think about it. Don't even, are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. We're almost there. All right. All right. Sorry, I just had a dad moment. Just getting ready. One day I'll... So, like, if we do this... we could, like, split it. Well, that just gets weird, right? But, like, sorry, we kind of got to do that. No. None of that. None of that. You just went 5 minutes ago. Right? And then that way, like, again with the stacks. Alright, alright. I'm gonna steal your croissant. You don't eat that croissant, somebody's gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal that croissant. Sorry. I'm a French pirate. What can I say? I steal croissants. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, croissant. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, this like probably should work, right? Am I right? I like how like symmetrically and good looking it is, but will it work? That is the real thing. 32 per second. That should be fine if we get like I don't know, maybe even 3 stacks. Probably only need 1. Yeah, I feel like we could kind of tuck that in there a little bit. Just tuck it. That is the real thing. The real deal. Yeah, will it work is the real thing. I think. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I've got a wrench that says so. And then it's like, okay. So if we take this out and we put it maybe here. I don't think we need the water. Like part of me is like, well, if we put it here, we could make use of the water. Or maybe we could like put it here. Wow, why is this making 100 now? What did I do? Oh, I put it in the speed module. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to use that much anyway, so... But then I'm like, well, what if we could just go... What if we could go here? And then just come back down? Right? Like, that would kind of work. And maybe if we swap these... Well, we gotta dump the ice. Part of me is like, well, just use the ice. I mean, we could pretty easily dump the ice by like, I don't know. I guess we could switch this to be like that. And does that help us dump ice? No. Why did I want to put it up here? So that I could maybe bring the ice over and burn it? But that just complicates it too much. Right? Because like, at least if we could just dump the ice, then the ice is gone. We don't need to deal with it. That's how I like to live my life. Should we try to like use the same spout? Is that a thing? Like, what if we do this? Maybe that's a thing. What if you saved a little of the ice in the station hub? I think that's absurd. Unless maybe it was legendary ice. I don't know. I think we'd have to do it there. And then right out the poop chute. Am I right? Okay, and then this one would be filtered ice. It might need to be a stack. I don't know. But then this was supposed to be where the thing would like get its stuff from, right? But like that's kind of an easy fix. What if you saved a little bit of the ice in the station hub? Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. That's just seems a little bit radical. You and your radical designs, you. Now this is going on the inside, so we actually need to. Huh. Maybe it's time for a longie? Because we could have you there. Yeah, I mean we could longie it in. We could longie it in and we could longie it out. Actually, we would shorty it out because we'd be putting it on that side, but we would be longing it in, which is totally viable. I mean, we've got 50 on the way of the purples. I think I meant to do 50 of the legendaries though. Kind of makes me reconsider my life choices. Because how many legendaries? We've got 50. I don't know why, but we're only doing 50. We should probably have that at 100. And then, yeah, I think we're going to do that. I'm going to change that to legendary. Ship up the legendaries. Ship down the not legendaries. And this needs to be filtered like that. And then for this side, we just need the regular thing going on there. And I think that would work. But then we just need to get the ammo actually down. And on the correct side of the belt. Which maybe is like that. Right? Because these are all, yeah, they're going on that side. Nice. We got our legendaries. Means we can drop down. Oh, did we cancel that order? Nice. We did. We got our legendary longies. They should be able to easily feed that in. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Yeah. And I think that's going to be good for what we need for like to supply the ship. Then I think we could pretty much just do like the big asteroid rebalancing somewhere over here. I mean, that could kind of go in the same section. Let's take a look at this. Well, first of all, these don't need to be in there. If anything, they could be speed modules. How many of... Why am I... Wait. Am I asking for blues? Yeah, no. And regulars? I mean, come on, at least purples. There we go. And then that way these will just like instantly speed through there. I mean, we could probably use... Ooh, you can't use productivity on these. Interesting. That's a thing. So there we go. Kind of feel like putting it here just because it fit, but like obviously we can't do that. Okay. So then, yeah, they're going back out on the correct side. And this should allow us to connect all of these and actually start bringing in some chunks. I'm gonna say like 500 of each. Probably even like 750 of, I don't know, 600 of the, you know. And then how does this work? The red that's connected to the lights goes there, and there we go. I don't know if it's buildable not in creative mode. Okay, I'm taking a look here. Let's see if I can screenshot. No? What's like a clean way to bring it up? I don't know. Trying to bring up a screenshot from Discord. Are we low power? We are low power. How low power are we right now? I guess we should... Yeah, we're pretty low power. Like right now we're already using... We're trying to use 90 megawatts. This will produce 400. I mean, that's not going to be too much of an issue, but we should probably get this started. We have 14 more of those. So let's just stick those 14 in there and see what we can get. That's giving us 17 megawatts. But yeah, okay, I see what you're doing. You're like... You're bringing in... Hold on, let's see if I can just maybe turn stream mode on. So, yeah, there we go. The blueprint. Ah, brilliant. We'd have to build this. And yeah. Oh no, my brain. Oh. Should add a sound effect to that. You can paste it in space. Ah, cool. Interesting. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Cool, yeah. So what we're looking at here is this would be where the excess fuel goes. Round robin. Right. it would have to be... It's an interesting concept. And then, like, can these be placed beside each other? They can. So you don't even need that pipe in the middle, right? They can just be... I don't know. It's interesting. Nice. We're actually getting ammo on here. Yes. The... Okay, like fill, and you could fill the buffer tank up with one liquid or another until it's like 5,000 or whatever threshold, like maybe even 2,000. Then pump that into the thrusters until it's empty, and then cycle fill, and then fill the other liquid into the buffer tank until that's 2,000, and then yeah, it's interesting. Fusion reactor, we need the fusion fuel. I guess I don't have a group yet for that. Fusion fuel. And what we want is, I don't know, how much do we want? 100? And then for now, just to get the fusion started, we need at least 100 of this. Maybe 200? Let's ship up 200. On the way, 200. Nice. And then that way we can get some serious power going. This will do 4 per second, but each of these produces 4 per second, so we actually need to speed module this. There we go. 2 is double. And then we need a filter inserter here for these. And then we just want to dump the... Well, we could dump, yeah, like we can dump these down. Oh, no. Use filter. That's probably not good. I think that's fine. But that doesn't go through... If I put that there, it doesn't go through the splitter. It's on the other side of the splitter. Which is okay for the moment. Just to get this thing started. Because now we should have like mad power, right? Yeah, now we're no longer power dripping. And both of these have their full fluid. Cool. So now I just gotta figure out how I want to actually do this. It's like we could do something weird like this. Which may just be fine. Whatever. Right? And then this is all fine and dandy. And then we can just drop the barrels down. We don't even need that anymore. We can just ship those barrels down and chomp them in the recycler. There we go. Now we have fusion up. And this is all running at like full speed. Can we make enough? Didn't we say we can make enough? We can make 65, and how much are these pulling in? 75. Oh, so actually we can't? but I think it was... We've got the ore, but these can take in... Not quite enough with this being like super jacked up. But do we have other kind of speed modules? Not really. We do have 7 rares. Ugh, these... They get me going, these... All of these, like... Ooh, like, level 1 productivity... I gotta just trash them at some point here. How's Folgy doing? Oh, 209. Nice. 0.7 per minute, so it's chilling. It's cruising along. But we're getting there. Alright, so wait a second. What's going on over here? Oh, I think we were waiting for calcite. Interestingly enough. Which is understandable. We're probably... Nice. We're actually getting some oxidizer too. So we're actually like... We're kind of on the way to things actually working now. That's pretty cool. And we don't even need these solar panels anymore. I think we could just do that and we should be fine. Shouldn't ever be more than 90, and maybe we can use... Like, I'm curious to see... Anyways, let's check on Nauvis what we have for crushers. We have 9? Why do we only have 9? I feel like we should have like 100 legendaries. Is that what they're called? What are they called? Yeah, they're called crushers. Ooh, got me. Nice, we have 6 more legendary power poles. We even have 1 turret, that's it? Only 1? I feel like we should have... Yeah, Mr. Man. Oh, you guys are great. You're great. Make me a proud father. I'm gonna pull out these hippie crap things later. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, yeah. Maybe more trees and stuff. It's a lot of trees. Like, come on. They're just making this concrete look bad. I want to see them charge. Charge, my robot minions. Or not. Okay, just keep going. Should probably have charging port there. And maybe over here, maybe this should be another full charging block. What's going on over here? How does this work? Ooh, that was actually placed in the middle. Maybe I should get a little bit creative with this. And build something slightly new. Whoa, trees? In this block? That's illegal. Ooh, that's fine. And then that way... I feel like that's in the center. I feel like it, but I'm just too lazy to check on this, quite frankly. I mean, we can check like this. H. Okay, yeah, that worked. What do you mean railroad's in the way? Nice. And then we just need to find a place where these connect. And then those should all connect. Once those get in, boom. Well, boom. Boom. Yeah, no, they don't actually. Sorry. I thought it was cool. Thought it was all hip with the anyways. There. Now that should work. And we probably could have used wooden power poles, but you know, we don't have enough legendary wooden power poles just yet for this. 6 only. And there's 8 spots. So, anyways, giving the robots a little bit more chance to charge. I dig it. Every base should have more charging posts like that. Otherwise, it's kind of like robot abuse. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the robot unions would feel about, you know, that kind of treatment. Like not letting them charge and stuff. It's pretty cruel. It's pretty cruel. So, we have fixed that cruelty in our base with way too many robot charging ports. Okay, anyways, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing things. We also forgot to limit this when this is less than, ooh, I'm gonna say 3,000 because I feel like we have actually quite a bit of ammo on there already. Yeah, it's looking pretty full. Oh, this one's not getting any. I mean, this one's not. No, it's getting some. There, so we're like fueled up. We're ammoed up. I was gonna do like a side balancer, but it doesn't really matter actually. Yeah, we're fueled up. We are ammoed up. We are pretty much good to go, I think. No ice. It's probably due to this taking the ice first. It's kind of interesting because it's like, well, won't this eventually just stack up? And ammo technically should be before fuel because like you could potentially, if ammo is after fuel, then you could drive, but you couldn't shoot it. Whereas this way you can shoot it, but you can't drive. And then once it fills, it like allows you to shoot and drive. I don't know. There we go. See, this is now full. And it's allowing this to get past. And this, how much is this actually getting? So I think it should be more than 60. I don't know how much. Like if we were to just take this and, I don't know, just give a signal to here, how much is it getting? 38. And I can't see it coming out here yet. So maybe that's also just like a little bit, maybe it should be like 90. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see it on both sides. So like, as long as it's more than 80, I think I'm good to dump it. And that'll keep it from filling up. And we could probably speed module these actually. Maybe even like efficient productivity module these. I don't know. These are productivity right now. But like if I really wanted to, I could speed module it as well. But whatever. I think this is like pretty much the basis of what we want in life. I wish you could move the space platform hub. That would be Like, okay, I just want to like put it down there or something, you know, not just be like right in the middle. But anyways, I think we could also get some legendary of these because we have them. How many do we have? We have 19. So like, as far as this ship goes, I don't think I want to spend all of those on this ship because like, does it really matter? But I guess if we're going to ship up 10, then we might as well use 10, right? And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 on the way. That's kind of like our power overwhelming. I guess we have more of these now, right? How many? Still have 3 more. I mean, we could put those there, but maybe we won't. Maybe we'll put them here. And that's like an ungodly amount of storage. But I dig it. Nicely tucked away in there, kind of all cruising together, you know what I'm saying? So now what? Now we actually need to do the things that the ship came to do in the first place. Which is... I don't even know. Well, honestly, I'm kind of like, wait, where do we go from here? Oh yeah, we have to like actually do some of the things. And what are those things? I don't know. I want to... Okay, we need quality modules. That's a for sure. And all the quality modules are at Fulgora, so that's like, we're going to have to get there. But how many crushers do we even have? We actually, I don't even think we have enough for what we want to do, right? Even if they were rare? Like, rare? What do crushers need? They need electric engines, and they need steel and LDS. So steel and LDS are like pretty easy. The electric engines are also actually pretty easy once we get this ship up and running. So maybe the play is just using regular crushers and a lot of them. And maybe we can... we could just up the amount, like... I don't know, maybe the uncommons, we could just say 100. Rares, 100. And because we want like the most bang for our buck here, right? But we also don't want to wait a long time right now because I just don't want to wait a long time right now, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? But let's just assume that we got regulars. And then we do something like this where it's like, okay. So, what are we doing? We're reprocessing, right? And we actually just want... we just want metal. On this ship anyways. But I mean, we're gonna get other kinds anyways. Actually, we want coal. That's the whole point. Is to try to get coal. Right, so this is interesting. So it's like, I think we want to basically take it in. And then, I don't know, maybe this needs to be down because of how... Yeah, we could, but then that's like a whole nother thing. And we've kind of proven that like we don't really need that. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did you guys get on there? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's got to be something to do with this stuff. Ah, yeah. These actually supposed to be... It's a bit of a doozy. At least for this side, where it's like, yeah, I've kind of made use of that. Well, maybe for now, keep the train going. Red ammo isn't worth it. Yeah, the added complexity, it's like... Like, could I just do that? Yeah, actually. It's not the prettiest thing, but that will get her done. Then it's like, how do I clean that up? I mean, it's probably not the worst thing ever. I could probably do something like this. It looks like it's mostly just metal, so as long as we just said the metal goes on the right, then should fix it. Hopefully that doesn't break things more. I mean, the carbon was also an issue, so maybe... Just for safe measures? We got a lot on the belt right now. It's all in one half because I did things. Okay, I think that's actually cleaned up. Yeah, we got stacks and stacks of ammo on that one side. I'm cool with that. I think this maybe could be even like 5,000. Like, why not? I'm gonna let this roll once more. And then I'm gonna pick up those filters once it gets to here. There we go. There we go. Fixed. Okay. And then this one's going on the correct side. This one actually is not going on the correct side. Dang it. And that doesn't even really work. Unless we do that, which is fine. But that means my little thing might be more useful more. I should probably just leave it in. Anyways, okay. Enough fooling around here. Let's make sure this isn't running out of ammo, because it's running out of ammo. Yeah, it's not. It's totally fine. Okay, so like I was saying, or something, this is gonna be like reprocessing. And then we're gonna use like quality modules. And what do we have for quality right now? We got a decent supply of the regulars. I think we basically just want to ship them all up here right now. Like that, sure. And then we're gonna have like basically anything that comes out. And then we could do something like, if the quality is greater than normal, then it's gonna like move on. And if not, then it's gonna go back onto the belt. Right? Now, of course, this is just a demo right now, right? Like, we're not actually doing anything just yet. But then we'd kind of have to have this again, but like flipped, maybe. But now it's like uncommon. What level are these? That are just regulars. So, right? Then we have like uncommon. And then this is going to say anything that's greater than uncommon moves on. Anything that's still uncommon needs to come back on itself. And like kind of go, I don't know. and like go back on itself, right? And then it moves on if it's greater than uncommon. Now, is this making sense? Am I totally off basis here, or? And again, this is just a test, like pilot project here. You cray. You don't even know what I've been through. You don't know me. There we go. And then this being right. So then it's just going to kind of keep going. We're going to have a lot more of these, but for now, I'm just trying to get my mind wrapped around the design here. And I probably should just blueprint this. Ignam it. And then if this is legendary, like there's not going to be anything greater than legendary. In fact, I don't even think we need to reprocess it if it's legendary, right? Like we might want to reprocess some of them because we don't like... We don't really want to reprocess the carbon ones if they're legendary because that's what we want. But these, so we could kind of like do something like that. Because we don't really care about metal on this one, I guess. We'll have to see. Like, maybe I want iron as well as plastic. Or maybe I just want one ship that's specifically... He's big. He posted in general chat. He's blasty, right? Yeah, he's blasty. Wow, I can't believe my eyebrows can like tickle my eye pupils. I'm like, oh no, my eyebrows are falling off. Anyways. Anything that's greater than legendary, is that a thing? That is a thing. That's funny. Right, so then I could say, is legendary, there's only one filter, hey? So that's where also it kind of makes sense to be like, okay, if this is a legendary carbonic, then that's what we want. So now we need to make this bigger, but like this is the core concept. Even this could just go right back on itself because like, right? Like this could just go right back on itself into a loop. Well, not really, because it's taking in from the top in this case. So realistically, we should just dump them back on the belt. Now cycle all the way around and we'll be happy. How many are there right now? Getting close to max capacity here. Which is actually looking like about half capacity. Well, let's do a count, right? So we've got 196 belts by 79. So what did I say? 196? What? 100? Oh, I'm copying 144. 144 plus 79 times 2 times 8. I guess they could be stacked, but they're not. Is 1408. Wow. So we actually can't hold an entire 1500. So I should tone this down to like 400, 400, and 450. I don't know, maybe 450, 450, and 450 is good. That's going to be 1350, which leaves a little bit of space on there. And so then these are they're doing things, which makes sense. Because we're just trying to this thing just evens them out. But these are going to be upcycling. Okay, so I think it's time to scale this up. Like, take these concept cards and bring them out and scale up. This is mostly going to be here and there, but like, so for this one, like, how many do we want? 36? I don't know. Maybe we could just go like the entire way. And maybe then some. Yeah, it's nice to have unity across the board with your name. Right, so then I feel like if that's the case, then like only a third of that is gonna be whatever. So only a third of that will be, roughly a third of that will be going to, like right now this is 6%, but if we take a look here at, if this is 6.2% times 6.2%, so I think, now am I wrong in thinking that the percentage is the percentage that has to go up a level? So like if it's normal and I have 2 legendary quality modules at 6.5%. Oops. Oh no, what have I done? So if I have 2 legendaries at 6.2%, that's 12.4%. Does that mean I have 12.4% chance to go up 1 quality level and then like 12% chance of that to go up 2 levels? I don't know. I feel like I need maybe 12% of these, which is 72. Then I need like of these, of the uncommon ones, right? I think. Then this would be here, and I think this could just go there. And this could just be anything that's greater. I don't know, maybe we could just say equals uncommon. No, it has to be greater than normal. If you're greater than normal, go over to that side. But then I guess you could go up 2 levels, right? Like I could get rares on this. So I guess you want to just use the same belt. To be like, okay. The input and output onto. Am I right? At least in this case, or would it be... And then those could go... No, we'd want them on the other side, if anything. Well, they're going to be on this side, they're going to be on this side. If anything, we'd want them to be on the bottom. Or like on the top, I guess? No. We need to go... I can't think. Anyways, honestly, I think we've made some really good progress here. We have like a very good canvas for the next episode now that we have this ship built and kind of scaled out. And yeah, it's about that time anyways. But the next episode, we will be able to build this out and actually... 72, that's 140 legendaries. So we're probably going to need, let's say we do half. We're probably going to need like 400-ish legendaries. We've got 229, so like we're making progress. Cool. 7,000 legendary greens. Oh, we've chewed up all our plastic now. Have we chewed up all of our circuits? Nope. Not even close. So anyways, yeah, it's been good. I think I am ready to call it though. Thank you guys for watching. We will finish the Exo Green Harvester in the next episode on Thursday at 7 p.m. You know it. You know what to do. Yeah, Mr. Man, as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everybody who popped in, said hello, and yeah, woo, Thursday. Stoked about it. This is going to be good when it finally gets going. So, that's it for now. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.